Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the delayed entry here. I'm not trying to be a prima donna, but I should probably call this a 7 p.m. start. I have some engagements that make it a really close call for me to start the stream at 6:45 like I used to, so maybe we should move it to 7. But I am here. I'm in. Just joined. Yarun got a win. Is Drown the Clown? Drown the Clown's playing Pandaro. Nice to see Stat Bargain here. Thanks for donating 100 bits. I know you had stopped by once in the last month or two and mentioned Bold Blixton. I mean, losing a friend like that who, you know, you probably play chess with more than anyone could be, you know, could be tough to play chess after that. Oh no, I can't Berserk. Anyway, probably for the best that I know Berserk the first game. Alright. Let's get up to speed here. I was waiting for... The reason why I started late was, well, simply food and coffee. I wolfed down some food and... We wolfed down some food and got the coffee. So, nice to see that Stat Bargain wants to try playing chess again. Though no one will replace your friend, obviously, ever. Hopefully it doesn't deter you from playing chess, losing him. Alright, we're going to go with the b6 here, which isn't really a classical approach. You're in with the Mr. Coffee attack, or Tory attack. This now is another question. No, I have to play h6 now. If I play bishop b7, I mean, I guess have to. Yeah, theoretically I could play bishop b7, e5, h6. But this is the important thing is that it's a lame Trumpowski where you can't play f4. It's not entirely lame, but just like its fangs aren't as sharp as, you know, the typical Trumpowski would say. Sharp fangs. Your proxy. Yeah, Mr. Coffee, are you, oh yeah, you guys are both mods. It's a conspiracy. They're both mods. Okay. So, I had a game with a member 2 years ago with Notch Gobbler. My only practical experience with this line. The books have never been kind to b6. Anonymous player. Yeah, your name is very familiar. But I mean, checked it with the computer and b6 is viable for black. I was using it as a defense against like d4, knight f6, c4, d4, knight f6, knight f3, b6. In this case, you know, I used it a different way. So if white plays e5, he drops a pawn. Hello, chaps. That's Arsenal fan. You see, I knew there was something going on. Arsenal fan, this chaps thing. I noticed that chaps. You got that from Arsenal. Does everybody really say that? Is it a regional thing? In the UK? Chaps is regional. Yeah, obviously very solid approach. Solid as a rock. Remember that song? What's not so solid is What's not so solid is g5. For the middle-aged. It sounds like something you would see in a movie where it was like the early 1900s or something, you know. Some historical period piece where people were like, hello chaps, good evening chaps. Alright, so bishop a6, that's a concern. A reason for concern is bishop a6. Damn. Well, there's always queen d8 if I have to. I didn't want to have to do it, but it looks like I might have to do it. I don't like this bishop a6 business. And if I play bishop g7, you have bishop a6, I don't have an answer to bishop a6. And I would lose my light squares. And I like my light squares. The plan was to benefit by bringing my queen back to e7, you know, saying, okay, I got my queen off the back rank. I gained some development. Now my queen ends up back on its starting square. Starting from scratch. But the plan is to meet bishop a6 with bishop takes a6. Queen takes a6. Wow, I'm just kidding. Wow, e5. So now if I take, you can take with a knight. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this, bro. I have a bad feeling about this. See, that's why my queen needs to be on e7. I don't want to play d5. Sometimes you have to do stuff you don't want to have to do. I don't want to have to play d5. You're making me do things I didn't want to do. Damn it. So I have to take and play bishop g7, allowing a sack on g6 or something? So pawn takes, knight takes e5. Holy mother of Batman. I don't know, man. I think Euron is really in the zone today. Just firing out powerful move after powerful move. Now the sack on g6 is crushing, obviously. If bishop g7, knight takes g6, and I have to resign. Clearly. Or bishop g6. Oh shit, I forgot. No, he has moves now. Moves. I forgot. This sucks. Oh man. Damn it. This is not good. I failed to defenestrate myself. Wait a minute. Knight takes g6. I could just recapture, and then he takes on e6. It's not so clear. It's not necessarily a winning sack. I'm not sure that Euron can do that. He also has, you know, bishop e5, which is not fun either. Still, this opening was looking sharp. Oh yeah. You should say snazzy. Looking snazzy, chaps. So luckily he lets me off the hook here. One too many routine moves makes Jack a dull boy. for me, I mean, it looks like, you know, okay, the sack doesn't work, but this bishop e5 is pretty compromising, actually. I have to play bishop takes e5 there, which sucks. And, yeah, I mean, that's not a good position for black. Total fail. Now, I might be okay. And the longer I'm not okay, the better. Yeah, well, anyway, bye-bye. How's your bishop pair doing? Snazzy. Looking jazzy. I'm wearing an old polo instead of an old t-shirt. Really upgraded. Thank God for coffee. Mr. Coffee, that is. Alright. Overextended pawn. See, my opening was a fail because my queen was supposed to be on e7 all along. Was a fail, is a fail, and will continue to be a fail until further notice. Remains a fail. I should really get my head examined. Bishop takes f3. Might be the lesser of the evils. I'm talking about serious lesser of the evils here. This is not a bird. I know. And it's not a stonewall attack. And it's not... I don't know what else he plays. The Kali Zuckertor. But it's still in the closed queen pawn sort of family, right? I'm just lucky to be alive. I'm not gonna, lie to you guys. If I win a pawn, I mean, kudos to me, I should have been lost already. It is a little strange someone glued down his f2 pawn. Good thing I didn't play this game berserk, because I would have lost on time already. Honestly. That's what I'm talking about. Strange shoes to hands. My hands are very unsteady. It is strange, isn't it? What can I say? I'm strange. It's warming me up, You guys never saw anybody like drink a hot chocolate? I mean, I'm drinking it like a hot chocolate, honestly, chest riddle. This is total hot chocolate. I'm using the hot chocolate grab. Alright, I admit it. It was a little chilly. It's a little chilly here. I mean, I don't know how it is in the UK. But we went from we went from literally like 25 degrees to like 10 or I mean, I don't know what the high temperature was today, but it's a pretty like insane temperature drop. You have snow. Snacky. You have Snooky. Snooky, my bishop's hanging. Snooky. That's a weird place for the bishop, isn't it? It's a weird way to drink bishops. Weird way to treat your bishop. I love ops color bishops. Snow in Scandinavia. Imagine that. Look outside, there's all these like reindeers covered in snow. Like, where did you park your reindeer? I don't even remember. The snow's up to his head. That's what I imagine Scandinavia is like. I can't find my reindeer. Yeah, yesterday I commented to my son that it felt like it felt like the fall or something. Really? Queen C6, dude. That's interesting. What could possibly, go wrong there? An uncompromising decision to not trade queens. He's looking at the chessboard with both eyes. Sparkle fauna. Checking out the sparkle fauna. There must be like some sort of Santa reindeer jokes. Where did Santa park his reindeer? Oh, man. I need this coffee. Coffee is like, I've got no alcohol. The only medicinal thing in the house today. So what's up with these checks on H2? Just come to nothingness. Just, you're asking me to sack my bishop. Why do you want me to sack my bishop so bad? Takes, check. Takes, check. Interesting. Now I've got tinnitus, sudden ear ringing. I mean, I think the bishop sack should be enough. We've got 4 pawns for a bishop. On the other hand, I feel like I miscalculated something. Yeah, I missed that he just, would likely just simply retreat the bishop. I was hoping for king f1. So now it's not that simple. It's nice having, of course it's nice having 4 pawns for a bishop. It's not that simple. Okay. You're exchanging rooks. Oh no. That wasn't a good move. Iron. The iron logic. The iron logic of calculations. That was a good warm-up game. Thanks. Remind me not to play that again. Pennywise the Clown is in. Love, peace, harmony. You're welcome. Alright. So Drown the Clown, Sun Prism, Stafargan, me, Promit, Yarun, Brenton, Pandaro, Kai Brown, Acerbate. 10 players, guys. I never sent the final message to join the arena. Get in the goddamn arena. When they have 10 players. Well, anyway, you should have gotten the message that we're going live here. We have 20 viewers and 10 players. Pennywise. Who is this Drown the Clown character? They have a lot of games, actually, so it's not such a new account. Clowning with the Drowned. We're clowning the Drowned. Bling. We follow or money? Joel Miller has followed. Well, guys, I was a little bit late. I had to grab some dinner or coffee. Nice seeing you all. Our next stream will be Thursday night. Thursday night is analysis of games. Stafargan doesn't seem to be in. There he is. Alright, he's in. Great to have Stafargan back. The Steppenwolf. Stopwargan. Bargain. Sparklefem. Sparklefawn. The Kraken. Alright, this is what I'm playing against the Kraken. So I got, oh my god, it's C6 and E6. No! Why do people do that? Ugh. Alright. I don't understand what induces people to do this. Oh, you're gonna like play the semi-Slav now? It's the pawn triangle against E4. Okay. Fine with me. I mean, I don't care. One way or the other. It's playable. It is what it is. I don't think this is like considered to be a good opening for black. It's like playing the French or Kraken a tempo down or something. But Stafargan likes having a bad late score bishop, so you know he's used to that from the stonewall attack. I guess if you don't do something, he'll play F5. F5. I'm like drooling on myself with this pawn chain. Look at this. Alright, what do you got? 2 hours. We got 2 hours. 2.5 hour arena. I joined a little bit late. Yes. Now on bishop b4 we have a choice. We always have a choice, right? Bishop d2 is kind of an interesting idea. Dear. Okay, it's a Kraken. It's a winnower. It's both. Wait, it's an advanced Kraken winnower. It's a winnower down a tempo. I don't know. It's not clear to me what this is. It's a winnower down a tempo after c5. I mean, it's still a winnower. Tempo down winnower. Nice. What could I do with that extra tempo? With the extra tempo, I mean, you should want to open the game. And I didn't berserk again. I mean, you could always take on c5, which is an obscure variation in the normal winnower, probably. That just doesn't seem like, you know, worth it, though. Definitely playable, d takes c5. Oh, I just clicked something. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm just waiting for the coffee to have an effect here. I still feel like I just took a sleeping pill or something. Alright, whatever. I don't think the bishop a5 is playable in this position, but you know, anything's possible. If you want to be weird. Bishop a5 down a tempo. What difference does it make, right? Welcome, guys. Sparkle Fawn. Our World Senior Team Championship for Krakow, slated for July 1st, is at 5:21. We're 26.05% of the way there. So he plays c takes d4. This is a known variation where I'm just simply a move ahead of the normal thing. Sephargan said he came back, so I don't think he's been playing much. He said he's coming back after his friend had passed away, and I guess, you know, want to welcome him back. D takes C, and I never know if I want to recapture that or not, honestly. Seems like taking it. More pawns is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're equal materially, but white has a massive edge in development, even though it's not that obvious. Rook. Sorry, my mouse arrow. My pieces are just extremely active here. It's like those lines of the advanced Caro, but like souped up 100 times better than the normal advanced Caro C5 lines. This is just a devastating position for white. I mean, I think the one thing you have to consider is maybe like playing for C4. So I talked about opening the position. I mean, there's many things. The one, like, okay, alternative that this move doesn't really link in with is, of course, playing c4. If I want to play c4, I should probably... Forgot 4 o'clock. Huh? 4 o'clock plus 7. What's 4 o'clock? Let's see. You're 8 hours behind me. No, 9 hours behind me. 9 hours. If you're 9 hours behind me, it would be 10:20 there. Oh no. So now he gets pressure on e5. h5, h5, knight takes c5, h6. What about taking the knight on g6? I hate that. I hate that. I do. I might have to consider it. Ugh. Takes b5, bishop g5. Man, this sucks. I really didn't want to do this. And I know that there's some more dynamic way to play it, but I'm running out of time. So I decided to do something I shouldn't do. I shouldn't have done this either. Second bad decision. No, I mean, yeah, h4 was a bad decision. This was a bad decision. Which way should he take back? b5. b5, there's a problem. Everything is going wrong. So I screwed up my entire position. Freaking great. Oh man. I don't even know if I'm objectively better here anymore. It's really disappointing. There had to be an inspired way to just sack a pawn there. Should have just played h5, knight e5, knight e5, maybe move my bishop again, and been down a pawn with a great position. I don't even have a clear plan now. What would Michael Adams do? I mean, it's possible white is still better here. Black is very restricted, but I feel like this wasn't my best options. This wasn't among my best options, what I did. Actually, what do you mean you forgot 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock for you. 4 plus 9 is 13. Four o'clock for you is 11 my time. Apparently Drown the Clown is a musician as well. Drown the sound, man. Can we drown out that sound a little bit? Alright, where are you going? I've given up on the H file. So now things start to get interesting because it's ops color bishops and like, well, whose king is safer and whose bishop is better than the other guy's bishop? Huh. So you'd like to play what exactly? Bishop b7 and castle queenside? Interesting game, isn't it? How do I break through? So I figure he might try to engineer putting his king on d7. But you know what that means, right? Because his king is really safe in the long run on d7. Rook sacks, c4, b5, b5 followed by knight d4. Oh yeah. I'm gonna let you, like, what are you gonna do? Castle queenside? Oh, you're gonna castle queenside. Wait a minute. That's illegal. I would probably try to do that. You could try to play king f8. c4 is a double-edged sword, so he's not committing himself one way or the other. I guess what's he gonna do? Knight e7? That's fine by me. How does black, you know, get the king to a reasonable position here? What if I sacked in exchange with like rook d4? Rook d4, knight d4, knight d4. That's a nice queen you got there, Sladgie baby. That's a nice knight you got there. Rook d4, knight d4, knight d4. Would I be down the exchange? Oh, castling kingside, that's legal? Holy moly. He can literally do that? Oh boy. That's disturbing. This is gonna change everything. I cannot drop the pawn. Okay. I feel I have something, but I guess I should have overprotected that damned e-pawn. Well, can always fly by night operation here. c4, b5, b5, rook d4, rook a4. God damn, I don't know what to do. Can put my rook on e3. This will also protect my c3 pawn. He could sack a pawn with d4. If he wanted to. You know, to open up his guy on the long diagonal. Guy being the bishop on b7. This is a crazy position, man. I can't believe you could castle kingside. I had pretty much like dismissed that as a possibility. But it, yeah, and you're using my idea now. Where'd you get that idea, man? Well, that's creative. What am I doing? Really great play by Black to escape this. He's a good escape artist, though. Oh yeah, this is great. I'm just offering a draw. They're both down to like 30 seconds in sudden death. I just realized. And we're going to have to play like a bullet game, like a 30-second bullet game. It's stupid, you know. This position, 17 moves deep. And I don't even know who's better. It's basically equal. If he plays queen takes e5, which I thought was the best move. It's basically equal, and I'm going to like play for time, or what? Azuaga and Blue Star. Wait. Who's Blue Star? Alright. Schumacher. Missing. Gone. Banned. Misunderstanding. He would normally be a favorite in this tournament. But I think he quit my stream because I accidentally banned him yesterday. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to ban you. You know, I forgot that, like, there's no increment at all. And I thought, oh yeah, that's only if you berserk. But no, there is no increment at all. Like, whether you berserk or not. And normally I don't use all 10 minutes. But that freaking French was so just pervertedly like locked up that I used all my time and only realized at move 17 in equal position that we both have like 30 to 45 seconds left for the rest of the game, and it's just like absurd to just, you know, chuck the pieces around trying to win on time. I'm not into that. Yeah, French is brutal for blitz. I'll tell you, I tried to avoid like getting really locked positions. If you saw the two knights move order, and if Black wants, they still, he's playing a bad variation and trying to lock it up. So, all right, the clown. Somebody killed this clown. All right, seriously, killed the clown already. Brenton, your king is on an open file. Richard, your king is on an open file. Richard, your king is no longer on an open file. Azuaga. Alright, so I remember this account from a long time ago, but I don't remember much. I don't know, it didn't occur to me till when I suggested it for you. Staff Argan. Yeah, I guess you could play it. Sure. I played really horribly, you know. I had such a good position and kept making mistakes. I felt like you played okay. I mean, wow, what a weird move. C3. I think Geller played that, actually. It's not that bad. Maybe it was a different position. Maybe I'm thinking of a different position. I probably am. But anyway. I think I'm thinking of a different position. So I'm still not berserking. Well, I mean, the way I'm playing, I don't think I should berserk unless I start to play well at some point. Play well first, then start berserking. This is some kind of weird homemade sauce he's got here, it looks like. This is Paulson's original idea. Speaking of Queen C7, That's a nice idea you've got there. Queen c7. Probably not great in this particular position, but plausible. Plausible and provocative and bad. So what would you play with white? Multiple choice. Multiple choice. Ah, that move. Provocative. Damn, dude. He chose the most provocative continuation. Jeez. Jeez Louise. So if you go there, I go there. I have an idea. I don't remember this player. I played them a long time ago. Just like falling out of bed. So it's a totally insane situation. I don't trust myself. This doesn't happen every day. TFS. You agree the ban button has to be on the right side. Yeah, I don't understand, man. If I click on Acerbate, for example. Yeah, they need to make it more, you know, how hard would it be to like make it more, yeah, exactly, make it red or something. Timeout, it's so small and hard to view. God, man, Twitch makes billions of dollars. And how hard would it be to like improve a little bit the look there? Azawaga did that. Why? Can somebody explain to me why he couldn't take my knight? Bishop takes, queen takes, check, king e1. Is he really in trouble there? So he's gonna give me the exchange? The exchange? An exchange? A whole rook? It's a whole rook. That seems odd, doesn't it? It's a weird game. Hard to believe that white really needs to give back so much material there. He just resigned. Kick had red and yellow buttons. I mean, dude, Twitch has been around for how long? Like 15 years? I mean, it's like, maybe they don't want to like encourage people to like ban each other to make it fun, but maybe they don't want to encourage banning. But I mean, still, man. I mean, look, it's so odd. It's just like, look at those little tiny like buttons. Mod Stapvar again. Timeout Stapvar again. Ban Stapvar again. They're so small. I need like a microfying. I need a microfying lens. Can you microfy this? It sounds weird to say microfying glass. How often do you say microfy? Microfly. You're on the mod view, Mr. Coffee? But I mean, seriously, I think I think like Schumacher really is like pissed. You know, he left and he hasn't been back, and he likes to play in Tuesday's tournaments, and I feel like he just like had enough of me. But it's stupid. I mean, I didn't even mean to ban him. I mean, I shouldn't have even timed him out. I think he was trying to say like, why are people bothering me, and it was nothing. It was nothing, of course. No, maybe he's not pissed. I don't know. He's been pretty chill in the past. But I shouldn't have like been mad with him. You know, he was just trying to like help, and I just sort of like displaced aggression on everybody. It's Monday morning, you know. If I like send you threatening, you know, emails on Monday morning, just don't take it personally. You know, I saw this article today on a totally other subject. It just occurred to me, like, if Donald Trump has to go to jail, dude, what do you call it? Like, Secret Service has to go to jail with him. It's like, it's insane, bro, you know? What's gonna happen? They're gonna have to send the Secret Service to jail if Donald Trump goes to jail. How much do you get paid to go to jail if you're a Secret Service? To be like a Secret Service. That's freaking uncharted territory, man. Crazy shit. How long would Donald Trump last in jail? Seriously. In normal jail, dude. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. It never occurred to me, you know, even if, like, very shortly he, like, gets jailed for contempt or whatever. They put him in the freaking Manhattan, you know, county jail with a lot of other, like, unconvicted people who are just accused of something. No, that's the difference. The jail and prison are different things. Jail's where you go before you've been convicted. Prison is where you go to when you've been convicted, you know. Jail, I mean, you may or may not be guilty and you're sitting in jail, and it's pretty nasty though. I've been in a jail, but it was only for an architecture class. Alright. Anyway, Drown the Clown, Sung Prism, and Jeroen up there with 6 points. I've got 5 with no berserks. It's just so funny, man. What a messed up world we live in. Alright, an hour and a half left. This thing is going by fast. Been to jail in Monopoly. I used to tell people that I was a professional Monopoly player. Yeah, Bobby Fischer was in jail. But a lot of people don't realize that when you say jail and prison, they're like different things, you know. The jailer. Discombobulatrix has joined us. Or maybe not. Love, Peace, Harmony played one game. Where is everybody? They're all watching Faruja play in the... Can you guys, can you just imagine? You're like Faruja, and you got to play in the candidates. Ali Riza, what's the first thing you're going to do after playing the candidates tournament? I'm going to Disney. No. I'm going to play Title Tuesday. Dude, that's such a letdown. I mean, seriously? Title Tuesday is not a thing. It's so pathetic, man. It's like fake chess. The Pawnda Rapid Arena is more serious than Title Tuesday. Here's the Discombobulator. I feel sad for Faruja. Alright. Has anybody analyzed the last run games? Shit, I forgot. We had our first game. Yes. Alright. Big Eddie. Gonna go Big Eddie style. Yeah, Eddie the Yeti. Looks like my game with Big Eddie. Which I shared once with you guys. Oh no! Alright, knight c6. What do I do? My time, dude. And this calculator's fast. Jesus Christ. His ratings are officially slow. Officially low. His ratings are officially slow. I think I berserked against the wrong guy. Just as sad. Yeah, well, what I was gonna say was, when I saw the Fabiano game, I just saw the opening, and it looked like he had a big edge. Yeah, I guess I would have wanted Fabiano to win, if anybody else. Of course, it would be a repeat of seeing Fabiano again, but this time against a different opponent. I didn't really have a preference. It doesn't matter to me who plays Ding for the World Championship, honestly. But I wouldn't mind seeing Fabiano win. Now, I'm wondering if Black has some sort of plan here, or he's just making moves. Making moves quickly. Looks like. He's gonna get Michael Adams here. I didn't like my opening. I don't think I had a clue what I was doing in the beginning, but slowly we're starting to get control. There was this position in the opening of Fabiano versus Nepo, and that's where I last saw the game. But the situation was such that Fabiano had a pawn on c6, and the Nepomniachtchi was like castled queenside, and I don't know what happened after that because I didn't see. So it's still like spoilers to me, but all I know is the result of the game. What I was wondering was, should Fabiano capture the pawn on b7, because it looked like it was going to be one of those situations where if Fabiano captures this pawn on b7, then the Nepomniachtchi is going to hide behind the pawn, and it's going to be really hard to attack him. But if Fabiano doesn't capture the pawn on b7, then there's like this tension, and the situation is still kind of open around the Nepomniachtchi's king. So I'm looking forward to checking out that game and seeing what actually happened there, because I honestly didn't know what to expect. Mr. Coffee, can we get a Sladgie Square count? Sladgie count. Can I get a count, dealer? Because I have to do this. It's like Sveshnikov. The old Sveshnikov maneuver. Wow, G5. You play a lot of Sveshnikov, bro. I think this Kababulary has some skills. He has some skills. He's quick. You gotta draw against the clown. Maybe he's like a blow-up inflatable clown.
Alright, we're running out of time. Another player, you know, he's turning it into a French.
I hope you're not claustrophobic.
Jesus. Oh no, that queen is kind of stuck. That's really not a lot of space you got there, bro.
I'm German and I like pretzels. Mr. Pretzel. You guys remember Mr. Pretzel? Why do I remember this like Mr. Pretzel? What is Mr. Pretzel? Is there a Mr. Pretzel or is that just Mr. Peanut? There was definitely a Mr. Pretzel. We need a mathematical formula for Sladgie squares. That's a good move. I like King H8. This Kababulator doesn't mind having a little spatial disadvantage. Doesn't faze him at all.
Just a minor spatial disadvantage.
I have to focus and move quickly. To get the Steinitzian knight on f7. Oh, not anymore. Wow, that's a nice idea, but it does lose a pawn.
Alright. Ah. Look at that. I was a little bit worried about different move there. Right? Gotta say that's a nice move you've got there. Holy shit. What? With no time left. Incredible.
Fines? How could you be 1600? My god, dude. 1600 in what world? 1600, he doesn't play Blitz. 1200 games. Still. That's incredible. I mean, his play is excellent for this. This time. Accidents happen, you know. I mean, bro. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. I don't see how he can be 1700 in Blitz. That's a really strong game by Black. I mean, he's so fast. His composure is so good. I just, you know, I have only a draw, but I have 18 seconds left. I draw my queen, I don't have a win. You know, I'm like gonna lose on time. I had a win with Pawn takes G7, but I missed it. That's a decent game, bro. I mean, you know, tournament quality game by Black. Against anyone normally around your rating, they would just collapse. I don't know how you can possibly be 1700 average on Lee Chess. There's no way your rating is legit. You know, you're like at least 2000. I mean, if you can just calmly beat me, even with the that's, you just like defended like God there. I mean, it was a bit passive, but Jesus, dude. Normally, anybody with your rating would just like melt down. You didn't melt down at all. You have no fear whatsoever. Well, ratings are not a myth in the hourly arena, Chess Riddle. I can tell you that, bro. You know, all I know is like the strength of people that I play in an hourly arena are like a 1700 will just collapse like they're 1700. Alright. Well, how dare I try to berserk against someone? This guy's 1439. There's no way I'm berserking against him. Seriously. First time I played him, he's 1439. I'm not going to try to berserk. I tried to berserk against the 1700. It didn't go well. I'm not going to try to berserk against a 1400. Like, forget it, dude. I give up, you know. I literally just tried to berserk against a player who's 1800. And I just got passive but rock-like defense. I mean, I don't like playing this line anymore. But I had some idea here. Okay. One of my students came up with this thing that Okay, e6. I was looking at this. This is sort of unusual, but I was kind of thinking like, how does black play in this line? Not so easy. I had the position with black against one of my students, and I realized that you get to a point you're like, oh, I don't really know what to do next. So white doesn't do anything fancy, just put the bishop on c4 and do like c3, rook e1. Yep. I played, and this guy's 1439. Well, he's reading Chessable. H6, not a move I would play. I think that is definitely an error. We might see a very tiny mistake by the opponent there with H6. Extremely small, itty bitty tiny mistake. He's 1439. My God, dude. Imagine if I tried to sack a piece against the 1439. Then he takes S7, rook takes S7, bishop takes S7. No. Don't sacrifice pieces against 1400s, or anybody for that matter. Rule number 1 of sacrifices: they almost never work. I don't know, I'm just not used to playing sudden death. It's really bad. I've been playing tons of 3+2. But at the end of the day, 3+2 is not the same as 5-0. The guy played a brilliant game and then played f6 now. Wow. That's unbelievable. He played perfectly and then dropped the game in like one move. Surprising. Alright, Sun Prism in first place. How's that possible? Somebody beat the clown? Well, Staffargan beat the Clown. So we're still in contention after a horrible start. Congratulations on a draw against Clown. Clown's been drawn. Sun Prism. Where is everybody tonight? We only have 14 players. This tournament had 35 players last week. I don't understand. And last week, maybe there was the World Championship Candidates Tournament. Why do we have 35 players last week and only 14 players this week? Alright. The Vargan again. Vargas. Vargas is a Hungarian name. I don't... Hungarian, now... Wolf is Farkas, which is close. Farkas. Yeah, Vargan, Farkas, that's believable. There's a connection there, potentially, or just a coincidence, maybe. Alright, Sap Vargan, what's it going to be? E3? C3? Or Bishop D3? Pre-move. I should have berserked, but I've given up on berserking. I only berserk against people who are under 1200. Wargs, maybe also related. No, of course. Wolf, Vargan, Worgen. But Hungarian is Farkas with an F. And I don't know for sure that it's related, but it seems too close to be a coincidence. In the deep wolves of Transylvania, the Magyars were whispering, Farkas, as the vampires made their way to the castle. Alright. Well, when I quit chess, I'll start doing, like, audio books. Steppenwolf. So I don't normally play Queen C7, but I decided to adapt a new style against this closed queen pawn. And then the question is, okay, I played a lot of B6. The other day in the same position I tried a D6, and I thought we'll go with this, something different. A friend of mine used to play this style of setup against the C3 Sicilian, which, if you think about it, if white plays E4, this basically becomes... It's really weird, but, you know, ultimately, like, Staffargan a lot of times is trying to play E4 in these stonewall attacks, and, like, all you're doing is, like, playing the Austrian attack, like, down a tempo or something. It's not really, I mean, it's not really true, because, of course, the knight's not on C3. Alright, whatever. A kind of Pierce, shall we say. Can I sack a pawn?
Knight d7, e5, e5, take, knight takes e5. Got nothing there. I can play knight c6.
I think I played knight on bd7 in another game in 3+2 the other day. But I'll tell you one thing, playing 3+2, although it made me faster, it doesn't help me. It's not really helping me remember how to play like sudden death. This is a weird move, right? Knight e4. Well, yeah, what can I do? Nothing special. You're just unblocking your bishop on c1, I guess.
He's an expert on the setup, by the way. This is like all he ever plays. So, what do I do? So if e5, d5, knight e7, e5, d5, knight e7, pawn takes e5, and then I'm like screwed.
I was thinking the first thought was bishop g4. So I want to give up my bishop for nothing. Second thought was sacking a pawn with d5. That's also insane. Third thought. Damn it, dude, there's like nothing to do. He must like practice against the computer, the setup or something, you know. How do you play this all the time? e5, d5. What? All right. Yeah, this opening is mega annoying. I couldn't beat him in the first game in that, and then like playing this guy in an arena is a disaster. Every single game is like he forces a completely blocked position. If you want to play this guy in an arena, you might as well just resign and like play 2 other games in the time that it would take to play this guy Sapphire in 1 game. Because if you play him, it's going to be like 20 minutes to finish the game. And if you're lucky, you win, but you're going to have like a 60 move game where both sides use all 10 minutes. And by then, like some other guy in the arena's basically like gobbled up probably like 20 points or something. It's a really bad opponent to face. It's not good for him either because he takes too much time for every game. He'll never win an arena playing these openings. You can't win an arena playing the Stonewall and the French, but you can like destroy other people's tournaments. That's for sure. Queen E1 is brilliant. Great. Oh my god. I have no choice but to take this, and I'm just slightly worse. So it's just a total conceptual fail for black. And white still has only like a modest microscopic advantage. Yeah, it's just really hard. I mean, you can make a case that this is a closed Sicilian. Not the Stonewall Dutch. Not the Birds opening. It's a disaster pairing. Now he takes on c5, which I very seriously considered, and it's an interesting decision. You know, at first glance it seems like a mistake, but you know, so now White's gonna change the entire position basically to like an e4 game. It used to be he was playing the white side of Stonewall closed Sicilian. Now it looks like we're back to Pierce again. Pierce modern. Yeah, the soul, my soul deflating. You can hear the sound of my soul deflating. That's the sound of my soul deflating. You heard that? Jesus Christ. That's why Magnus Carlsen plays the goddamn Stonewall Dutch, or he used to keep the pieces on the board, to try to grind people down slowly. Also to make the game as long as humanly possible, so his opponents would get tired out, basically. I figure I don't really have any chances of winning this game by opening the queenside, so my best chance is probably blockading and playing against one of his bishops. Well, my best chance is winning on time, sadly. Because the game is probably, like, objectively rather drawish. Didn't even try a4. Well, I don't know about that. And the none too unexpected e5. Wonder if I should consider, I don't know, consider my bishop a shut-in. Yeah, man, the closed Sicilian is like painful, you know, and I played the birds opening and realized at one point that sadly, when you play the birds opening, you're just transposing to the you're just transposing to the closed Sicilian, man. You know, it's horrible. It's just like that's all the birds opening is. It's a forced transposition to the closed Sicilian. Pretty sad stuff. What's shocking is how systematic these guys are. Stapvargan, the last opponent, not the last opponent, but the game I lost. I'm seeing very systematic players. They know what they know, and they know it really well, and they, you know. But I wish more people would be more open to being creative. That's why I rail against the, obviously, why I rail against the London system, obviously. People cling to this thing that's like a safety blanket, you know. Okay, I'll give Stapvargan a break because he's been like gone and he hasn't been playing. He came back after not playing for a long time. So what's he supposed to do? But I'm quitting chess if I have to play the same opening every game. You know, definitely. But seriously, in this time control, I think that people should think more about changing their openings based on the time control. And I think that they practically don't think about that at all, to be honest. Nice. Stopfargen should definitely, not play Stonewalls in arena tournament. The object is to rack up points, and we're also playing sudden death. I offered him a draw in the first game because we both had 30 seconds left. It was move 17. I mean, for this format, it's insane. You can't play the Stonewall in a 10-minute game. You need like an hour at least. I mean, we got to have a different repertoire if we're going to play different types of chess and different kind of time controls, objectively. I'm worse the whole game. Maybe now I'm equal. What about changing depending on opponent? Well, there you've got to have knowledge of your opponent. Absolutely. That assumes knowledge of the opponent, which is, obviously not the case usually. We don't have that luxury. I mean, if you don't care about your result, then by all means play whatever you want, But if you're playing in a tournament, then the goal is to win the tournament. You're not playing your friends in front of the fireplace at the, Sherlock Holmes club in London or whatever. You're not playing like Leonard Nimoy on Colombo. You're like playing in a tournament. Tournaments have an obvious concept of players trying to win the tournament. So if you want to win a tournament, I think you need to give up this particular kind of tournament. We need to give up on the ridiculously closed openings that are like, it takes 8 years to play. He's going to lose on time in a drawn position. And that's the nature of the stupid... And I don't play, like, sudden death anymore. I created the tournament, but not with the intention of, like, playing Stonewalls. Yeah, I don't want to trade queens. You're the Nimzo. The Nimzo Gambit line? Wait, what are we talking about now? What you talking about, Willis? After he's gonna torture me, Sung Prism gifted a tier 1 sub to Turkey Farm. Nice choice. Turkey Farms. I love me some Turkey Farm. Oh, my knight. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, I mean, bro. Good game. Sun Prism's winning the tournament. How does Ren the Clown have just 9? Alright. The Staff Target should be able to play one more game before the tournament's over. Oh no. Someone who shall not be named. It's funny, I had a dream about someone who shall not be named last night as well. Or they were in it. They were a character in one of my dreams last night. It was weird. They were like a coke addict or something. I don't remember much about the dream. It's something involved Philadelphia. Well, I don't know, man. I don't think we should take our dreams too literally. Player that shall not be named. Look, I know people who like people that I don't like, you know, and we all have our own taste. I can't expect other people to like certain people and to not like other people, and I can't be expected to like other people that other people like just because they like them and stuff. I mean, wow, Sun Prism playing the white side of the Petrov there. Jeez, dude. Yeah, Dry McClown doesn't know the right line. He doesn't know to play the right line. He's not modern enough. Dry McClown is stuck back in like the 70s with his opening repertoire. He's probably like following a Fisher game or something from 1968. Kasparov won a few games on the back side of the Petrov. Kasparov? Was that something like, you mean like at the St. Louis Chess Club in Blitz or something? Is this like, 21st century Kasparov in like, post-retirement Kasparov, or really like in his normal career? I didn't realize he had ever played the Petrov. It's hard to friggin' see every single game anyone's ever played. The Prism. Oh, I go first. Damn, that was close. Not sure if he used it as a surprise weapon. What do you mean? He had never played it. Of course it's a surprise weapon, dude. Yeah, Arsenal. That's the nature of surprise weapons. Like, you play something you never play. I'm not sure the Petrov can be called a weapon. We'll have to check with the police. Alright. No. Bad timing. I'm in time pressure here. I don't know. I know we can refer to Petrovs as weapons, but you can't refer to the Kraken or the Petrov as a weapon. It's for defensive purposes only. Oh no, D5. You play the Scotch with every color. It's crazy. Guys, no stream tomorrow. Next stream is going to be Thursday night analysis stream. We're going to be doing about 2.5 hours on Thursday night. I got to leave a little earlier than usual. Sometimes I let the Thursday streams go, 3.5 hours. But this week I'm going to have to keep it down to like 2.5. We'll start promptly at 6:30, 6:45 at the latest. And finish around 9, 9:15. Sun Prism is frozen. He's been frozen in time. Uh-oh. Alright, now... Well, I'm not going to do anything crazy, right? Like knight takes e5. No. I had a game where I lost to computer with that line reverse colors. I think it was a computer. Of course, Leechast refused to ban them. Can we get AI, by the way, like, you know, into like catching chess cheaters? AI is all like bullshit and overrated anyway. But okay, not completely, but it's so overhyped. Hunting for new antibiotics. There can be good things, but I do feel like most of it is overhyped. You get the AI computer cheaters on the case. H6, nice move. Alright. I don't know, but Arsenal fan is a secret surprise weapon for my, like, competitors here. What if I don't want your knight? Damn. No, I don't want the knight. I changed my mind. Why is my bishop there? I don't want the stinking knight. The bishop's too good for that. That knight is totally overrated. Oh. Right. Here's another bad move by Dr. Sladgie. The question is, like, how many repetitions of this move there are, not like if it's a bad move. How many repetitions are there? That's like repetition 1. Jesus Christ, dude. Sun Prism is becoming a GM. Everybody's a GM today. Like Chess Riddle said. It is pretty impressive, dude. Just how many Grandmasters we have here with us on the stream. Like, Sun Prism literally started playing Master Strength. Okay, he was never bad in the first place. He's getting even better. Very positional. Positional play with the tactical kind of opening repertoire. I still don't understand that King's Indian attack. Why you play that? Seems strange. Well, the one thing is for sure, I might have a chance to beat him in an endgame. Fianchetto. Is that a Fianchetto? Does A3, you know, what is it called? A3, Rook A2, count as a Fianchetto? Oh no. Oh no, did you see this line? Pawn takes G6. Pawn takes G6. That's like Eric Rosen. Oh no. My queen. Oh no, my rook. It's a rook fork.
Well, it doesn't even get me... Well, maybe I want a pawn. Maybe not. Maybe I don't. Wait, do I want to take with the pawn on e4?
Not really. Screw the material. We're here for the Sex Pistols. Alright. Yes. Oh, another exchange. Great. Did I tell you I love exchanging pieces? Jesus Christ. Another miraculous tactic. Look, the tactics are saving me today. My rook on a2. It's brilliant. What opening was this, Sladgie? What do you think it was? Boldler. I forgot about Sun Prism's tendency to like vacuum the board. I think he has stock in Dyson or something. Rook takes h6, rook takes h6, bishop takes d6. Have you seen my vacuum? Augur Sauger. Sauger Augur and Sauger Otter Augur Daddy. He's missing tactics, man. He's like tactically blind. Decent positionally, but tactically blind, and it doesn't seem like he's always like that. Maybe he's tired. I don't know. Pawn takes, knight f5, rook takes. Rook takes, rook takes. Is that pawn gonna fall? I can protect it with the knight as well. Wish my rook was on a1. Now don't worry. The increment will save you. Oh no. Wait, I had an idea. I just don't know what it was. Oh no, you have that too? No, the increment is enough to save him here. My rook's on a2. Well, he's like pre-moving and shit. Wow. Dirty Harry. Increment sudden death tactics. Dude, I better get a blood pressure check. They gotta give me some kind of new blood pressure medication that doesn't freaking slow down my adrenaline, man. I couldn't get like an adrenaline rush if I, you know, climbed Mount Everest or something. Alright, let's see. Sparkle Horse. I'm like falling asleep here. Sparkle Horse in first place. Sun Prism in second. Drown the Clown in third. Arsenal fan, are you in? You're in it. Playing Drown the Clown. Oh, this is epic. Arsenal fan, Drown the Clown. Yeah, I mean, I realized when we had like 10 seconds that it was sudden death, and then I forgot again. It was self-defense. My tweets on X were just in self-defense. Don't put me in contempt, Nefedov. I was just defending myself. If I don't flag him, he'll flag me, kind of thing. There was no time to offer a draw. 1 minute I'm winning. And the next minute it's a dead draw. But there was like, if I clicked the draw button, I would lose on time. You know, kind of thing. Unbelievable. When I realized it's like completely a draw and I have no chances to win, I literally was like, I'm going to lose on time. And I have 2 seconds and you have 3. So I decided to just start, you know, playing bullet chess. Which I never do, but bullet pre-moves. Oh no, Drown the Clown versus Arsenal fan. Draw the Clown. This position looks a little drawish. Drown the Clown must love draws. Damn, it's gonna... You gotta draw? Yeah, no. Oh, another draw. Well, what can he do? He's gonna decline the draw there? You can't decline a draw in that position. No, it's a draw. But he doesn't get any points for that, which is good. He got a point for it. What? Wait, I thought you couldn't get draws. I thought you couldn't get points for 2 consecutive draws. Oh no. How does he have points for 2 consecutive draws? Arsenal fan. Well, F5 is accounted for. Who else is very drawish? Could be something to that. Why would you not be allowed to draw? Well, you're allowed to draw as many times as you want, Arsenal fan. I'm just saying, what are the rules of scoring in arenas? I thought if you drew twice in a row, like you didn't get any points for the second draw or something. No? I'm just saying I thought you didn't get a point for the second draw. Why do I... If you drew an under X moves? Oh. Maybe. Alright, I'm obviously not clear on my... arena rules, since I never play them anymore. I don't understand why so many people play this pawn takes e4 line. Not that arena rules are logical in any way, but I had this misconception that there was an actual rule like that. Mr. Kobe says, drawing the game within the first 10 moves, blah, 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 blah. Draw streaks. When the player has consecutive draws in arena, only the first draw will result in a point. See? So, Mr. Coffee, then you can explain this. How does Uber Driver get 2 points with 2 draws in a row? When a player has consecutive draws in an arena, only the first draw will result in a point, or draws lasting more than 30 moves. Okay. That's interesting. So the first draw will result in a point in any case. And the second draw, I misunderstood the rule. So I thought it was like any draws like won't be resulting in a point. Alright. Now I understand. Thank you for clearing that up. Why am I spacing on this line? I don't remember where I'm supposed to put my queen. I guess, well, it's a trick question. It reminds me of that earlier game I had in the other line, in the mainline Kraken. Now, no.
Similar, though. Similar. Yes?
How's everyone doing? Oh, we're all fine. We're not berserking anymore. I learned my lesson. No berserking in this tournament. Won't try that. Won't be trying that again. That's a bad strategy. Apocalypse and infrastructure. Apocalypse and infrastructure is gifting tier 1 subs to the community. It went to fresh salsa chips.
Don't make me hungry. Stale chips. Alright, so if I play B3, you know what happens. So I can play like A4, weakening my queen side. B3, allowing B5. B3, B5, bishop D3. D3, B5, bishop D3. Bishop B7. I don't know.
I can't even remember my own games. It's pretty sad. This was a game from 2 years ago that I can't remember now. Yeah, something. Yeah. I don't know, man. I mostly like everyone. I know, right? Interesting concept. This also is similar to a game I played back in March. That was a B3 Sicilian. That theme, though, the two bishops on the long diagonals and black building the wall. I just remember some line which was similar to this, but probably better. Being a thing. Knight Knight f4. Knight f4 is creative. That's creative. Well, I don't know. It's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious fork, though, you know. I don't know, you know. It's kind of generous to call it creative. But, yeah. Alright, I'm being a dick. It's a little generous to call it creative. I mean, or do you mean like playing for knight f4? No, I mean I saw this exact type of line before from my other game. It's a little generous. Alright, what am I gonna do now? I like g6 for black here. My favorite variation is g6, knight takes g6, h takes g6, rook takes e6, followed by f takes e6, queen takes g6 check, queen g7, and queen takes g7 mate. Everyone saw it except for you, Sladgie. No one in their right mind would play g6 except for you. I was looking at the list of players from the Hungarian, from the Budapest Spring Festival list today, and it's like a list of different places where you can bang your head on a wall. I was thinking like, why am I doing this again? I maybe I'm gonna like not do that. Here are the places you can bang your head on the wall. And the list is like 150 places long. So you've got... Well, it isn't open, but unfortunately the organizers, the organizers failed to announce it in time, so there's not as many foreign players as you would like. There's also not just as many foreign players as you would like, but I would say like touristic. Why is there a 0 in the tournament when you've had a draw? I got 0 points for the draw. Yeah. If it's your second draw in a row or more, and the game is less than 30 moves. The other thing is that I just remembered the reason why I like these senior tournaments better. It's like every junior player in the world, every junior player in this country is there, and very few of the non-juniors. It's professionals, juniors, and pretty much a handful of others. So... strong tournament, good conditions, sort of, but I don't know that I'm going to play. I mean, I'm definitely playing in the World Team Championship Senior, but I think this Hungarian, at least it's a normal time control with a decent venue and one round a day, but still, if I'm not playing like a GM, man, I really would like to feed on some 2200s. But I just don't think I'm going to get that many of them, They're... I don't know. Old 2200s would be ideal. You need to play in a tournament that's more touristic. Maybe I should go to some, smaller tournaments with more, fishy players. Because this tournament is looking bad. I'll definitely do World Senior Teams Yeah, I mean, if anything, I should cancel the one in the Spring Festival and think about doing World Senior teams and World Senior. Screw the Budapest Spring Festival. There's nothing worse than playing little kids. Not because of their behavior, but they're just like underrated. Yeah, this tournament is like 2100 minimum, which is way stronger than your like Reykjavik Open or whatever. On the positive side, I can't lose to like an 1800 or something. There's a tournament here in May, in about a month, starting exactly a month, where the A group starts off at 2100. So it's not like this Reykjavik Open where like grandmasters are playing 1400s or whatever. They make the cutoff at 2100, basically, candidate master level. And my rating is so low now, down to 2312, that I'm really in the bottom third of the field. I'm like near the bottom third of the field practically. Used to be that I would be around the cut, around the middle. I've actually, fallen down and I can't get up. You don't want that pawn. This looks very promising for white now. That's a bad move. Question is, how bad is it? Maybe it's not that bad, but it's not good. Well, I didn't need to do that. Okay. No, D2's hanging. Not that it matters. It's funny that he took that way. He's definitely into collecting pawns. I may have been a bit too generous here. Date of the tournament. But there's two groups, so there's another group for under 2100. That doesn't matter for me, obviously. It's a far smaller group. But I'm just thinking, why would I play in that tournament when I could play in like just senior tournaments instead? Or like, some open that I have a chance to win, maybe with some retirees on vacation or something. Like Bishop C8 is good. I'm okay with that. No threats really here. It has to be with check. And I have to watch my back rank. Yeah, the guy's is too materialistic. Wow, rook takes g7? I don't have it. Let's just see this again.
Take. Yeah, but I have rook a3.
Okay. No, Arsenal, I'm not talking 2100 average, I mean minimum. You know. Did I say 2100 average? No, I mean the average must be like 2380 or something. Because I'm in the top of the bottom third or something like that. I'm around like the 35th to 40th percentile of, maybe I'm the 40th percentile, I don't know. I'm well below the halfway. Alright, back to tournament. Oh, Sun Prism snuck in front of me. What? Who's he beating on? He beat Drown the Clown, he drew Drown the Clown. Got Astrobait now. Nefedov, stop him, Nefedov. Nefedov's gonna hammer him. So I gotta win now. I got a streak on too. Nefedov, you do your thing, man. Steam Express is here. Wow. From Hungary. Long time no see. So, yeah, speaking of Hungary. Yeah, I don't know. Hungarian Spring Open, Budapest Spring Open. Looks like a lot of hard work. I'm just second thinking it. I really love like not playing little kids, I have to say. Not that many foreign players. Some Polish players, some Israelis, some Indians, but really that's about it. Really not much else that I saw in the list. Not enough foreign players because they failed to advertise the tournament. We've got 9 minutes left. Time for one game. Come on, give me a chance to win the tournament. Nefedov white in a French. Oh, Nefedov's just flagging? No, he has 8 minutes. What? Wait, what happened? I don't know. Okay, he's got 8 minutes. Why am I not getting a pairing? Come on, Astrobait, where are you? You're playing. Oh, he's playing Drown the Clown. Drown the Clown's gonna, like, catch up. Drown the Clown actually can't catch up. Alright. We need an opponent. Sun Prism is gonna steal the tournament. Come on, guys. Give me an opponent. Where's Art Richard? Richard! Richard! Other Richard. Come on, guys. There's only 3 games going. Look at the small field today. I'm not going to get a game. Damn it. Astrobait, just resign so you can play me. Come on, resign against Drown the Clown and give me a game. Hurry up. Just go ahead and resign anyway, you know. And he's going to beat you. You're going to lose anyway. Why lose 1 game when you could lose 2? in the same amount of time? Answer me that question. You know you're going to lose to Drown the Clown. You can lose to me too and get an extra game in. I'll unpause so you can beat me up really nice and quick. Thanks, Pandaro. I'd love that. If I can beat you up quick, I can get another 4 points. Why did I get just 4 points? Now I'm confused again. Discombobulator ranks 2-0 in the tournament. Here's Pandaro. Well, we only have 6 minutes. You play this? Oh no. Oh no. You know who plays this? Aldisto. It's like Aldisto's student or something. This is a nightmare. Knight f7 is threatened. Yeah, I see that. I see your that, and I raise you with that. Now, what's happening here? Is this even good for me? It's probably equal. Don't lose, brother. Brother! Just lose quick. How many points am I trailing by? I'm trailing by 2. A draw is enough. 30 move draw. Wait, a draw's okay. Any draw's okay. But how are the tie breaks? How do we know it's better tie breaks? You guys still see the board? Oh no. You don't see the board. Now you see it, now you don't. Is this theory? It's the Aldisto Gambit. Equal material. That's the first time I ever played that. I was making this up. But it seemed pretty logical. That's a blunder. I want a pawn. I want a pawn. Grind him down. I got 3 minutes and 45 seconds to grind him down. What's going to protect my king? Oh. You can move your king up. You can move your king up there. Oh no. It's a tie. It's a tie. I have the better tie break. But he had compensation for the pawn. I had to give him a draw there. Actually, I think that position is probably like close to equal. It's not ridiculous to take a draw. I mean, I didn't have enough time to win. Even if I could win, which is like not sure at all. I mean, you have a bishop and a better pawn structure, and I'm up a pawn, but it's an isolated pawn, and your bishop's superior to the knight. Now if you don't have Drown the Clown. Drown the Clown is coming on. They're playing again. Tournament pairings are now closed. Yeah, but you tricked me in the opening. I didn't remember what I was... I never go into that. You know, I never go into that thing against Aldisto either. Because, you know, I know he knows it, and I just don't want to... I don't ever expect anyone to play that in a real game. So I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time learning this, like, silly gambit that no one's ever going to play in a serious game. So every time the Aldisto played it against me, I just, like, played bishop g4 or something and didn't even accept the pawn, which is obviously non-critical. Drown the Clown versus Nefedov. This is the last game that can count. Drown the Clown can get up to, what, 5 points here? 4? It's not going to matter. It doesn't matter. You guys can just agree to a draw. Looks like Nefedov's rating's gone up. Maybe he's been practicing. Wow! Nefedov's up to 138 rapid games. That's a lot, dude. Nefedov for draw. They love draws. Alright. Tournament over. What? Asterbait. Asterbait, you did that. You did that. You did that. Oh man, Asterbait, I'm gonna kill you. No way. You did that. Dude, Asterbait, what did you do? Lose in 6 moves? And he resigned? Dude, Asterbait, okay. Asterbait is banned from the stream. That's so wrong. He resigned. You offered a draw and he resigned, giving you the tournament. Asterbait, what do you have to say for yourself? You scammed me out of first place. No, it's not a question of stalling. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He felt bad because white was up 2 pawns. That's his excuse. Oh my god, dude. How much time? Didn't matter. The draw would have done me in anyway. Right? Even a draw would have done me in. A draw was enough for me to lose the tournament. You had to not respond, Asterbait. Did you realize there were 16 seconds left in the tournament? To be fair, I'm not sure Asterbait realized there were 16 seconds left in the tournament. And if there hadn't been a result, I would have won. But I mean, I didn't know like they were still playing. I thought I had done it. That result came in at the very last minute when there was 16 seconds left in the tournament, dude. Unbelievable. Rigged again. Asterbait rigs another tournament. How much did you get paid for that? So Sun Prism wins with a really devastating performance rating of 2132. Wow. Setting the world on fire. Me too. I'm 2273 and Drown the Clan is 2117. Sun Prism lost 1, 2, 3, 4 games. You played a lot of games. You know, Drown the Clan and I, not so much. Right? How did you play so many games? You both played a lot more than me. How does Drown the Clan play that many games when he has an 8% Berserk grade? Like, I don't know how he could do that. I guess he started before me. Man. How did Asterbait get reimbursed for that last minute, decider throwing the game like that? At least I just drew with Sun Prism. It wasn't like he didn't throw me a game like Asterbait. It was completely fair. It was a completely fair result, Anyway, guys, alright, I gotta go. We're gonna be back on Thursday. So it was fun. Yeah, smaller field than usual. Last week there was 35 players, so I thought I could repeat it, but we only had 20 this week. So, next week the $1 million prizes come out, but don't know what format we'll do next week. Maybe something interesting. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Mr. Coffee, for stopping by, and we'll be back on Thursday with our analysis stream. If you'd like to submit a game and you're a subscriber, like Nefidov or Sun Prism, Mr. Coffee, Pawnda, please feel free to submit a game. Asterbait, I don't know if your game's going to get analyzed this week. You're definitely in trouble. Costing me a tournament like that. Very uncalled for. Thought I had it in the bag until I realized Asterbait was out to get me. Anyway, thanks Tap Vargan for joining us. We'll be back Thursday with subscriber analysis stream. Bye-bye.